Hi guys, as you can see the cold crash didn't do much for the clarity. So it's been 2 days in the fridge, no noticeable effect on clarity, so I'm just going to bottle and see how we get on. So if you saw my first video, you saw me threaten it. That's it, I'm bottling in Coke bottles, or more specifically Coke Zero, because obviously that's much healthier for you. Yeah, surprisingly, I actually drink a bottle of this a day at work. My lunchtime supermarket meal deal. So I get through these quite quickly. So I've got a load of bottles. I think I've got 4 to 4.5 litres in the secondary at the moment. So I reckon I only get between 8 and 9 of these bottles, but I've got a few on hot standby. What's interesting, or maybe not, is that most of them have this sort of plastic inner seal, but a few of them don't, which is a bit strange to me. Everything's going to go into sanitizer right now, and I'll let you know how I get on with the bottling. Okay, so you can see the bottles, you can see the beer. I was going to do a batch priming, but actually if it means moving this again, it's my first brew, I'm going to make mistakes, I can't really be bothered, I'm just going to prime each bottle. So I'm going to put 1/2 to 3/4 of a teaspoon of sugar in each of these bottles. Just normal caster sugar. Actually, if I'm honest with you, it's going to be what I can find. So yep, it's going to be cane sugar for the priming. That's how scientific it is. So yeah, if you don't like it, I'm afraid you're on the wrong channel. You know, to me that looks like about 1/2 to 3/4 of a teaspoon. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same again for the next 8 bottles. Just had to tell you guys, I just opened the beer and it smells delicious. Really hoppy, cascadey. Bit of malt coming through. I think more of that will come with time. So now I'm going to start bottling. So there you have it guys. That's what I managed to get out of my first homebrew. It was only ever a 5 litre, I say carboy, overly generous, 5 litre water jug. But I've got 4 litres of beer out of it. There's one cheeky one hiding there where I poured some of the dregs in, so that might be funky, but you never know. That might be the pick of the bunch. So like I said, this is my American style IPA. From what I've tasted so far, it's very hoppy, very cascadey. My gravity measurements see it at about 4.5. So, you know what? I think I've done a fairly good job. Obviously not best practice, but for my first go, I've cut corners, yeah, but I think I'd like to show you, well, I'd like to say that I've showed you guys what I've been able to do with a very limited kit. Obviously if you've got a lot more money, a lot more time, a lot more effort put in, you can get a lot better results, but let's see. I'm going to leave this in the bottle now for at least a week, hopefully 2, till it starts to clear, and I'll let you know how it tastes. Anyway, thanks.